What's up guys, and welcome to the video. Today is Saturday, it's date day. I'm gonna train now, but this Saturday, I'm gonna take you guys along with us. So we're gonna see what we get into. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video.
On the road to be labeled the greatest, waste time trying to sleep on it leisure. Now the fact that I'm underestimated only makes victory.
Alright, so as you may have saw, I failed that last part pretty badly. I just couldn't get 5 in the time. So the first round I did 4, and then I was just getting 3 on the squat cleans. I just feel really fatigued. And that first part, the squat snatches at 85 pounds, that's very heavy for me, considering my 1 rep max right now for a squat snatch is 95 pounds. It's a weaker movement for me, so I knew that it would be challenging going into it. So while I wish I could have been more efficient and I could have gone faster on that part, I did the best that I could, and I definitely gave everything that I had. And again, this is progress, because I wouldn't have been able to do that in a Metcon and been able to actually successfully get rounds completed without failing every rep in the past. So we're moving forward and we're measuring me versus me, not comparing myself to everybody else in the sport. Because if I do that, then I'm distracting myself and there's too much noise, and then I'm losing focus from my vision. So remember that. Everybody else around you is a distraction. Can you learn from them? Absolutely. But if you're comparing yourself to them because you have no business comparing yourself to them, because you're not on the same journey, you're not in the same time frame, and you haven't put in the work that that person's put in, then you're just setting yourself up for failure. You versus you versus you, always. So if you are somebody who works out at home and you have a band, you have a bench, you have a rig, or really anything sturdy that you can tie this onto, you can even tie it to like, really anything. I mean, anything that's sturdy enough, right? So you put the band around here and you do exactly what I did. So you set the bench, you know, you're gonna have to play around with it and see kind of what feels right and make sure that you have a nice tense band, because what you want is you want it to be a little bit loose here, but a little bit of tension, but you don't want it to be too much tension where you can't actually curl it back. So you hold on, embrace that core, and you're gonna bring it back and forward. So you wanna just flex your toes too the entire time you're doing this. Flex your toes towards yourself, which is gonna allow for a bigger stretch on the hamstring at the bottom. And if you do this correctly, you get a nice little pump in your hamstrings. And that's how you can do curls if you're not at a gym. All right, guys, so a couple things. One, just finished the workout, about to make my post-workout, showered. Now I'm waiting on Stone. He was supposed to be home 3 minutes ago, and now he said he's leaving now. I swear. But anyway, oh, and then he tells me to chill. Men, if you ever tell your lady to chill, man, that isn't... Anyway, two things. One, I'm getting ready to just pack up some snacks that I typically would take when we go out on Saturday. And any day that we leave the house, I make sure that I'm always packing a little cooler filled with fruit and filled with easy protein snacks, because I know very well that if I weren't to do this, one, I'd be hangry, and that's not good for anybody. And two, it would probably end up being that I would miss a meal and then I'd be completely thrown off and I wouldn't be able to hit my nutritional goals for the day. And I feel like that's where a lot of people fail, is that they expect things to work out perfectly the way that they plan it, and then when it doesn't, they don't know what to do. So I always plan for the worst, right? I plan for us not coming back in time. I plan for us not being able to get the meals that I would like to get in. So on Saturdays, what I typically do is I pack apples, bananas, and a First Form protein bar, the Vegan Power Pro bars, which are whole food ingredient bars. They are so much better in my stomach than any other protein bar, because a lot of the protein bars have just like ingredients that just don't mesh with me. So I'll pack that so that way I have things. And then second thing is I just got a photo of a sample that we're working on for the next line of apparel. So I'm gonna give you guys, the YouTube people, the sneak peek. So we have an oversized pump cover that we're working on. And I'll show you the front. You might not be able to see it because it's trying to go on my face, but it says the Powerhouse Mentality. And then the back is cool. Got no problems, only solutions, with my signature and the logo as the O in the end. So we're gonna work on these samples. I should have them within 3 to 4 weeks, maybe a little bit less, and then we'll kind of go from there to see if we need to make tweaks, because I want this to be fucking perfect. But I'm gonna make my post-workout shake, and then we're gonna head out and go to First Watch, and then we have tickets to see Deadpool versus Wolverine. I know we're a little bit late here. We're a little bit late to the game. Everybody's already fucking seen the movie, but Stone's been away, and now this is our opportunity to go and see it, so I'm really excited. I'm also going to pack energy drinks, because this is how our life goes and we need caffeine later on in the day, and Stone always asks, did you bring an energy drink? I did, babe. I always do. But tell the people what you did today.
Bought a Bronco.
You bought a Bronco. We're gonna need you to speak up too for the camera. It's all a learning experience, you know. We can't mumble like Stone typically does. So why did you buy a Bronco when we're sitting in a Raptor?
Why not?
Why not? Well, the reality is, for those of you who don't know, Raptors are really freaking expensive, and if we can get a payment down on the Bronco to be able to, you know, invest more in the business and be able to live a higher quality life, we're gonna do that. So the Raptor is cool, but there's a couple problems. It likes to leak from the roof sometimes, so getting a Bronco is kind of like Stone's next best thing when it comes to Broncos and Raptors. I've already accepted the fact that you have ADHD when it comes to cars. He can't be in the same vehicle for more than like 2 years, so we're already cutting it pretty close here. So now we're gonna upgrade or downgrade or side grade to a Bronco. So we will show you the Bronco that whenever we get it, whether it be today or Monday. All right, so first watch, now we go to Starbucks, and here's what I get, because I do protein coffee, but I only do protein coffee on Saturdays because my first watch breakfast just doesn't have as much protein as I typically would have in a breakfast. I don't like to have protein coffee all the time because I prefer to get my protein from whole food, but this is delicious, and especially for somebody who likes lattes but doesn't need the calories and has problems hitting their protein goal, protein coffee is phenomenal. So what I do is I get a venti black coffee with a splash of almond milk, and then I ask for an extra cup on the side. Then I have my half a scoop of level 1 and 1 scoop of collagen. I do peppermint because I'm basic as freak, and I just need peppermint all year round. It makes me smile. But what we're gonna do is just take it, put it in there, not get it all over the truck, and then we're gonna froth it up. And it's as simple as that. And then I'm gonna add the rest of the coffee into there, and then I'm gonna drink it and enjoy it. Also, this is Stone's drink. If I asked him to tell me what the drink was, he would stutter and not be able to tell you. So what this is, it's the Kaylee Special. So shout out to my friend Kaylee. I can't remember how to pronounce her last name, but she was on my podcast once. It is 4 shots, so a quad espresso over ice in a venti cup with 3 pumps of sugar-free vanilla and 3 pumps of toffee nut with a splash of vanilla sweet cream. Sound right?
Yeah.
Nice. I've been hunting for the Oreo Coca-Cola. I found it. It's Coke Zero, 0 calories. I'ma try it. Oreo Coke Zero. Now, the reason why I want to try this is because I am so amazed that they were able to take 2 of the most calorically dense foods, Oreos and Coke, and combined it into a 0 calorie beverage. So let's try this. First, we gotta smell it. Does it actually smell like Oreos? It smells like Coke Zero. Maybe a little vanilla, maybe. But let's try it, because that's what actually matters. It doesn't matter how it looks, doesn't matter how it smells, it matters how it tastes. It tastes like Coke Zero. Maybe a little bit of like vanilla on the back end. I mean, maybe a little bit, but not really. Like, good try. This is definitely like a novelty thing. It's not bad. It's not phenomenal. It didn't blow me away. It just tastes like vanilla Coke. That's about it. Now with the aftertaste, I'm getting a slight, very, very slight chocolate cookie, but very slight, like very minimal. Try it. It's worth the try, but I expected more from you, Oreo. I expected more. So did it taste like Oreos to you?
A little bit.
A little bit. So that's better than what I said. I said not at all. Although, like, again, if you really think about Oreo cookies while you're drinking it, then maybe you can trick yourself into thinking that it tastes like an Oreo. But again, it tastes like vanilla Coke. And I'm done with this segment now. So quick tip that helps me all the time. Kane, it is not for you. Shoo. Ingredient prep. So what I do is I don't do full on meal prep, I ingredient prep. So I cook steak in bulk, I'll cook rice in bulk, and I'll cook chicken in bulk. I'll also cook chicken thighs in bulk, but this is what I'm using right now to make my dinner. So that way, when we're out all day or when I'm busy doing other things for work and for training, I don't have to worry about what am I gonna eat because I have everything prepared. So if you're somebody who struggles with nutrition, ingredient prep. So much easier than meal prep because it's not overcomplicated, and then you can throw these things together, mix and match them so that you don't get bored. What's up, guys? It's now the next day. So I wanted to, thank you so much for taking the time out of your life to watch this video. I hope you found value, and if you did, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all the things. I have a big week ahead and I'm super excited for all the things that I have planned. I have a couple of meetings with different manufacturers to really grow this business. I'm really becoming more clear on the exact vision of the Powerhouse Mentality and the exact direction that we want to go. So I've never felt more mentally clear in my entire life when it comes to this business. So I'm so excited to grow this brand, to be a heartbeat, to be a community, to be something bigger than I could ever imagine and impact more people than I could ever imagine, including you. So if there's anything specifically that you want to see out of this channel, out of this brand, or any questions that you have, I want you to drop them down in the comments below, because the purpose of this channel is not only to document the journey of building the business, building the brand, and building my career in CrossFit, but it's also to help you guys and deliver as much value as possible. So again, like, comment, share, subscribe, all the things, and go out and do one thing that's going to take you one step closer to where you want to be.